Well, now we turn to a success story born out of the Davenport building collapse back in May. A new business, Envied Vintage Clothing, etc., had just opened in downtown Davenport this March. But when the building on 324 North Main Street went down, less than 3 months later, the store lost everything and was forced to close. But this fall, Envied Vintage reopened in a new building with all new inventory. Here to chat about his incredible comeback story is the owner of Envied Vintage, Darien Collins. Thanks so much for being here today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so talk to me about where you were on the day of the building collapse.
I actually wasn't even in the building. My grandmother was actually watching the shop for me while I was picking like some other clothing up, I think in Iowa City. And at first I thought she was like joking when she had called me, but I'd quickly realized that she wasn't joking, and yeah, it was pretty serious.
And she got out okay?
Yeah, she got okay. I thought she was playing a joke on me, like that's what we tend to do a lot of times, but yeah, no, it was super serious.
It's such a surreal situation.
Yeah, it really was.
And you had just opened up. Talk to me. You have a vintage store, so you had to hand pick all of your items. I mean, how long did that take?
It took a couple years to do all that, but it was kind of like a challenge to myself a little bit to build my inventory back and see how quickly I could do it. How much better I got at the process. So it was kind of fun for me a little bit.
Because from the time that you had to close the store because of the collapse to when you reopened was just a few months. You had to re-find everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, what made you want to try to start over again?
Well,
why not just cut your losses?
Well, it was pretty successful, and I have fun doing it. So it's a lot of fun for me. So I wanted to keep on doing it.
Wow. So now you have reopened. You're in a new location in Davenport still?
Yeah, it's 800 Isabel Bloom Way, Suite 3103, and it's actually a temporary location. In 10 months, we'll actually be moving again to down in Bucktown, down on 2nd Street, down in Davenport, it's a pretty nice location, so I'm pretty excited about that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you were moving again.
Yeah, we are, but it'll be worth it, I feel like. They're renovating it right now for us, so it should be super nice when we move in there finally.
I love it.
Yeah.
We talk so much about how the building collapse affected so many lives around here, around the Quad Cities, but that was something that, maybe didn't get talked about as much was all the businesses that were affected.
Yeah. I know a few different businesses that were, right next to me. They were affected, and nobody else has quite, made it out to open a new location yet. So I guess I was the first to do that, but yeah, it's been kind of fun for me building my way back from nothing, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we'll put it up later, but you guys are open Wednesday through Saturday.
Through Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And talk to people. What kind of things do you offer at your store?
Well, everything we used to: clothing, furniture, art, home decor, jewelry. A lot of like old local stuff. That's pretty cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Darien, thank you so much for being here today, and congratulations on reopening.
Thank you so much.
For those of you guys at home, we have been chatting with Darien Collins, owner and operator of Envied Vintage Clothing, etc. You can check out his inventory at his new location, which is now open at 800 Isabel Bloom Way, Suite 3 in Davenport. Envied Vintage is open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday. Do not believe what I wrote on that full screen. I got that wrong. So Wednesday through Sunday.